Hello, Gemini. Welcome to the Black-Hearted Oracle. Now, before we get started, I'd like to give homage and reverence to Mother Sustainer, Father Creator, and of course, my beautiful ancestors. Now, this is your next 30-day reading, and yeah, let's get into it. What you have on the board, you have walking away, you have hostilities in the flux position, you have rest and rejuvenation, reverse, with door to romance, reverse, strength, reverse. You have Poe, time for a change to learn something new. You have dreams, Phoenix rising, cycles, acceptance, confusion, perception. Black fire moon, dormant, recharge. You have precipice. You have Taurus, the bombshell. You have nothing will come of this situation, void, of course, moon. And you have conclusions are within reach with quincux, complexity. Okay? So before we get into your reading, I'd like to give you the opening guidance. And your first opening guidance is dreams. And it says, dreams gone wild. You have used different faiths, ideas, icons, and totems as guideposts to a higher level of thought, to gain a different and better perspective. You have looked to wildlife as spirit guides and teachers, honoring them with art, time spent in nature, and medicine bundles. You have admired birds, the strongest and the smallest, with their fetishes, feathers, and crystals. All have been dreamed over in ceremony, and all have been powerful in your intent. But this power is lost when your dreams get wild and unfocused. You wear two different faces when you are unfamiliar with your truth, and you wear both of these masks together when you are a great pretender, not understanding the sacred dream reality in which you live. If you were a bird of prey, what would you be? How would you feel? Do you think you would seek to be anything other than the great bird the Creator intended you to be? Next, we have number 2, balance. It says the structure of your daily spiritual life must be built on the strong foundation in the physical world, like a pillar of selected shaman stones balanced carefully one on another. Take care of your body through diet and exercise. Express your strength in acts of power and bring greater awareness to the exchange of money. Protect and nourish your family and express your integrity by bringing balance into society and nature. Then you will be prepared in the physical realm for higher spiritual learning. Your being is a spirit lodge, the foundation of which is rooted in physical manifestations. Strong against the storms like along the trails to higher consciousness. To take power, make your spirit available. Then take your power and bring your physical and spiritual natures into balance. Okay, Gemini, from what I can see on the board so far, it's telling me that you're at a place where you've been through some things. You know, you may be going through some problems in your love life where it seems to be stemming from your inability to rest your spirit. And you're feeling a bit weakened at this time because there's some hostilities that might be taking place or take place from time to time, whether this is in your work environment, your home environment, friendship, your place where you find your spiritual refresh. But it's telling you that you're going to have to be stepping out of your comfort zone and going to different places to find what you're looking for, right? Because Poe is also here, and she's telling you that it's a time for a change. She mostly deals with technology and gadgets, but it's also speaking of you being hip with the times and moving along with the time. Because as we can see here, that you go through these cycles of death and rebirth while trying to follow your dreams. So you'll get to the point of rising to the point of following your dreams, but then it's a cycle. So that means that it rises and it falls and it rises and it falls, and you've been going through this over and over again. But there's also here, because the door to romance, it's like you're going to be coming into some form of knowledge to find out that a partner of yours is not, I don't know, it's like, I don't know if you're going to be finding out that they don't love you, because in this card, this lady finds out that her boyfriend doesn't love her. And she has to accept it because, like, before she was always thinking that something was missing from her. Why he couldn't love her the way that she needed him to, but it come with the acceptance that it's not her, that it's something within him And she's perfect just the way she is. Okay? And then we have to all remember that everyone is walking on their own path. And no matter if we do have a partner, a life partner, a boyfriend, a soulmate, a twin flame, we must also remember that we still are walking our own path. So just like this card says, oh wow. And this one. Wow. See, yeah. I'm going okay. This just like this card says, you don't need permission to find your peace, right? And this says no one can be your peace. And this one says book a room at the Heartbreak Hotel. Because if you're trying to make somebody else your peace, Gemini, you're going to always end up hurting yourself. Okay? Because we have the great sadness here as well. And that's having to deal with some form of sexuality that is happening in your life, right? It's causing you great sadness because you're supposed to be able to be paying attention to the signs right now because you're going to be guided and you're going to be shown some things. And as you can see, that's a number 10, which deal with also the ending of situations. Because Voodoo in Blue is asking you to tell people to back off when they're violating your space. Because right now you definitely need to find balance. This is the second time we're hearing that word balance for you. Be very, very careful. And what I would like to point out, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little spider that has chose to made his home between my two cards, between Freya and Balance. And the spider wants to remind you that you can create whatever you want. The possibility is within you, but you create a hell and you can create a heaven. It's up to you. It's your mental energy and your vibrational tone that you're sending out to the universe to let it know what you want, not just the things that you're speaking, right? Because there's a lot of places here that's telling me that you're out of balance. And because you're out of balance, it's creating a lot of confusion. But it's necessary that you should look at the confusion and this way of feeling like maybe your partner is not in love with you as he used to be or she used to be. It's telling you that you need to perceive things a little differently, okay? And you also need to go through a transformation, because I just want to point out the similarities between this lady and the one in the dreams, because this right here is telling me that you need a recharge, and if you do not get that recharge, you're at the edge of a precipice, and this is calling on you to do something foolish. And this might involve a Taurus, because this says Taurus bombshell. So this might involve a Taurus, and it's telling you that you're at a precipice of doing something foolish. And there's a lot of tension because you have the square, which is also a challenge, and we are in the Sagittarius season. So it's just telling you to be very careful because you could be facing a lot of challenges right now. And if you're coming from a place of being unbalanced, then it's not going to work out in your best interests right now. Because there's a lot of things here. There's complexity. And again, I want to point out the fact that the puzzle piece is in pieces, right? When I was telling you that you're feeling like something is missing from your life, you have to be very careful. You have to make sure that you're seeing things exactly as they are and you're not being blinded by your emotions or what you wish things to be. You have to really look at things for what they are right now, okay? So let's really get into your reading. Why is walking away here for Geminis? Why is walking away here for Geminis for the next 30 days? Okay. Two of Fire. All right, so this is telling me that you're at the point right now where you're actually picking a path where you don't know whether you are going to walk away from a situation or a job, or you're at a point right now where you've made the decision, but you haven't really made the decision within yourself. You've made the decision in your mind, right? Because right here, it's telling you that you have a lot of adjacent possibilities, but again, you're going to have to look at things differently. Hostilities. Why is hostilities here in the flux position? Four of Water. Yeah, because you're going to be feeling like you're missing an opportunity. You're discontented and bored. But again, you need to keep your eyes open to the possibilities. But you're not gonna be able to do. Okay, yeah, you're not gonna be able to do that because you're gonna be feeling like you're being rejected. There's something where the door to romance is kind of shut off from you. And what I want to point out, right? I left it like this because when I shuffled and these cards dropped, I laid them and I didn't even know that there was two cards. And I was looking closer at the reading and I saw that there was 2 cards. So I want to show you what is under there. Why I say you're going to be finding something out. It's a deceit card. So some deceitfulness is going to become uncovered to you, and it's in a matter of your love life, and it's going to drain you of your energy. You're going to be feel very weakened by this. So I'm going to tell you, it's like you're feeling like you're going to be gut punched. That's like the feeling that I'm getting when I look at those 2 cards together. I feel like I got gut punched. So be careful. Just don't allow other people to knock you off of your square, because it's a lot of good here, but you have the possibility of doing something that will spoil all of it. So just remember that if you do experience a point in your relationship or a point in a friendship or a business or something, don't allow it to knock you off your square. Remember that you balance back by focusing more on yourself and your dreams. Because Freya right here, she was so in love with material things that she became like a prostitute in order to claim something that she wanted from these dwarfs that made like the most beautiful jewelry. She prostituted herself because she had the money to pay them, but they didn't want money. So they wanted her, and she laid with all of them in order to get it. So it's just telling you that you could be at a point right now where you find something out and you do something that you regret, right? And I want to point out that she's the last goddess of the black moon phase, and the black moon, the fire moon, is here. So it's telling you that instead of acting like how Freya would act and do something compulsive, that you're going to be at a precipice. It's telling you to rest, to lay dormant for a bit, to be able to recharge, to recenter yourself, and to really be able to focus your inner mind on what you truly want. And it's telling you not to allow your pride to get in the way, because your pride is going to ruin something that you really don't want to ruin. So even if something comes up that knocks your ego, Gemini, I'm urging you, not to say lay down and take it, whatever it is, and yeah, see, collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes, and energies. And then behind that again, love is strange. So it's just telling me that there's something in your life that's coming up where you're going to, it's really going to test you. Because at the hostilities card with the feeling like you've missed an opportunity, it's the Queen of Air, and she is a divorcee. She is a person who is embittered by her lovers, her past lovers. And so it makes her a little bit more hostile, but it doesn't make her bitter. What it does is make her more keen to seeing things for what they truly are, and she cuts out things out of her life that is not serving her. So just be very careful. Now let's get to this rest and rejuvenation. Why is this rest and rejuvenation here? Why is this rest and rejuvenation here? Why is this rest and rejuvenation here? Okay. Yeah, 9 of water. Exactly. So you're going to need to rest and rejuvenate in order to be able to find your happy place. Okay? Now I'm just going to spread these so I can do both cards. Okay. Why is the door to romance here in reverse? Why is the door to romance in reverse to Geminis? Why is the door to romance? Thank you. Yeah, because exactly, again, it's telling you over and over again, you're going to need to rest. Why does Gemini need to rest and the door to romance is here? Okay. Yeah, so you're going to be receiving some sort of news or message that is going to force you to rest, because Spirit seems like he's calling you to that so that you can refocus and realign yourself with what is true for you. Why is deceit here? Why is deceit? What deceit is being uncovered by Gemini? Oh, wow. Which one is it? Okay. So there's a Knight of Fire, which this could be a husband. This could be just a really outgoing, successful, creative man who, is unfocused right now. So because of his being unfocused, I guess I'm going to say on you, because it's under the door to romance. So you're going to uncover this, that this person is being deceitful, because as you can see, they're both reversed. The Knight of Air. The Knight of, Knight of Wands. Oh, the King of Wands, sorry. Yeah, and see, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. This has to do with like a mothering energy, right? And the Four of Wands. So this is something that a partner that you have built some kind of structure with, that you have like a home life with, because this represents the mother. So if you are female Gemini, this is representing you and a situation within your home. Why is the Strength card here for Geminis in reverse? Why is the Strength in reverse for Geminis? Why is the Strength in reverse for Geminis? Okay, well, yeah. What this is telling me is right now, even if you're not a female Gemini and you're a male Gemini, it's telling me that your wife or girlfriend or somebody that you hold to that kind of standard, your mother even, could be finding out about some kind of deceitful ways that you're keeping up in your relationship. So I just don't want to make it seem like I'm only talking to female Geminis, because this could go both ways. This could go, the husband is being, the boyfriend, the husband, the baby daddy, whatever, is being deceitful, and some kind of mothering feminine energy finds out, and it has to do with romance, okay? But here, this is telling me that, too much work, accept help from others, life is out of balance, stress-related health concerns. But even though it's in reverse, I'm just thinking that these is what is going to cause you to be losing strength. I'm going to grab one more, and then I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck anyway. Yeah, see, this is telling me there's no real equal give and take in some form of a way. Like, there's something that's off. Why is the Ten of Earth and Strength in reverse for Gemini? But you're also being urged to throw down the extra burdens. I mean, that card in reverse is very much telling you to throw down the extra burdens. Yeah. Yeah. There's something here that's going to cause an apology, that's going to cause someone to have to say they're sorry. And it's hopefully is going to take off some burdens off of you and allow you to be a little more, I don't know, strong, I guess. Why is Poe here for Geminis? Why is Poe here for Geminis? Well, Poe is here, honestly. It's urging you to try some new things. So whether this is like bringing a little phone sex in your life, excuse me, grown people business, right? Or using technology in a way that can enhance your love life. And to have the strength to do this is because it's right. Remember, strength is reversed here because it's being overburdened and apologies, and down this whole road seems a little bit yucky, right? Except for the point where it's telling you the rest and rejuvenation will bring you back to being able to find your happy place. So this is telling me that right now you have to try to find some kind of way to use technology to either keep in touch with your partner or to strengthen the bonds with your partner. Well, I don't know. Right now I'm getting a different vibe. Yeah. So what this might be saying, though, is that you're going to have to use this. And though you may not want to, you're going to have to, because there's something hidden here where you're going to be taking a new leap of faith, right, to follow your dreams, because the dreams is here. So if there's a position, it's telling you that you will be successful. Yeah, and that'll help you find balance and move to calmer waters, and it's going to bring in a lot of funds. So I think you need to really be more focused right now on you bringing your dreams into reality instead of your romantic life, because I don't know, your romantic life seems kind of, sorry to say it, it seems like it's going through a kind of rough patch right now, because you're feeling like you've missed an opportunity, and there's these undertones of hostility that maybe aren't really truly being spoken, but there's an undertone here. Why is the Dreams card here for Gemini? Yeah. See, there's a new opportunity. This is a great opportunity for you. And it's one that is in line with your dreams. So it's telling you that you should take that leap of faith, right? And within that, you'll find your self-worth again. You'll find your self-love again. So it's telling you, like, trust me, like, whatever's going on in your romantic life that you have to face acceptance to, it's urging you that Yeah, those things hurt, but don't make that the main focus. Change your perception. Come out of the confusion. Like, really focus on you and bringing what you truly want financially into your life, because there's a great opportunity. There's an inflow and abundance, a promising business venture, important documents and contracts. So you could be going through something right now that you've worked very hard for, and you're getting a great opportunity to make these things come into fruition. Why is the Phoenix rising here for Geminis? Why is the Phoenix rising? Thank you. Oh, okay. See? I knew it. Yeah. Again, there's going to be something that comes up within your home that's having to deal with your husband if you're married, or a lifelong partner that you have, or a baby daddy, a long-term boyfriend, just a significant other that you view as home, or that you have a home with, that you share a home with. There's something that's going to come up that's really going to knock you. But what it's going to do at the end is make you appreciate yourself, because this is my self-love cup. Because if you don't have this, you can't love anyone else. So for me, even though they say new person enters your life, no, this is going to be something, because remember, the phoenix has to be burnt to ashes to be able to rise from it. So it's something that's going to come up that's totally going to knock you. Yeah. Yeah, see? See? You're going to get a second chance. Yep. See, yeah. You're going to get a second chance, right? Because, Gemini, this is your card, the Lover's card. But there's something that's going to come up, because this card also deals with choices. Like, there's 3 people in the picture, and then there's a 3 of water here. So this is telling me, even though this would represent like social gatherings and fun and friends, but this is telling me that there is also another person who's involved, and you're going to learn the truth of this, right? So whatever is going to happen here, where this person is your whatever, wherever this person fit in, even if this person represents a female, you're going to realize that something in your relationship is not kosher. Like, it's not clean in the milk. Like, something is wrong. So you're going to go through a situation where your home is going to become unstable because of something. Now, why is the cycles here? Why is the cycles here? 2 of earth. Yeah. It's a cycle of someone juggling, yeah, see? Oh, gosh. The 3 of air. So the 3 of air means heartbreak. And right here on one of your cards, there's great sadness. And I remember I was telling you, because of someone's sexuality, of someone's sexual prowess. And, it's telling you that this is how that person finds stability, is because, remember, this is a 4. This is a 4. This deals with stability, and especially in the home. So within this reading, it's telling me that there's going to be great sadness due to someone's sexuality that you're going to know the truth about, right? And it's going to affect how you feel about yourself, because there's great sadness here. Sadness, great sadness, time to heal. A need to forgive yourself and others. And remember that there's a Page of Cups here with the 10 of Wands in reverse, with the Strength in reverse. So that's what I was telling you. There's going to be some apology that's going to be needed, but you're going to have to find the strength to really focus on you and not delve so deeply into the brokenheartedness. Because remember, even here, when we went 2 cards down, it says book a room at the Heartbreak Hotel. So it's telling me that there's going to and there's challenges here, but it's urging you not to make foolish decisions and let your pride get in the way of something, because you could burn it to shit, Why is the acceptance here? What is this acceptance about? What is this acceptance? Okay, thank you. Yeah, awakening. That's what I'm saying is, with this acceptance card, she's always thinking that something is missing from her. But again, with the looking from things from a different perspective, just like the perception card here, is that you have to look at things differently. You can't allow whatever situation this is to cloud your mind and to keep you stuck in a situation. Because if you do that, what's going to happen is nothing will come of the situation. If you stay stuck in confusion and not allowing yourself to perceive things differently, then nothing is going to come of the situation, right? You're not going to get what you need and want out of it. So it's just urging you to view things differently. If you do find out that there's some kind of underhanded things going on in your relationship, your business life, your friendship, familial life, it's just telling you that you shouldn't say it's your fault. Like, don't do that to yourself. Remember that you are perfect in God's eyes. Like, he has made you perfect, and no matter what society and religion has taught you, you are perfect in God's eyes. He made you that way, you know, and you just have to perceive things differently. What is this confusion? What is this confusion that Geminis will be faced with? Yeah, you're going to be confused because you're not going to know if you should give up, if you should throw in the towel. But it's saying protect that which you've created, have courage to believe in yourself. So again, don't allow another person's actions to throw you off your square. If you're meant to go and get this bag, or you meant to go and chase your dreams, don't allow like a person's dishonesty that you're going to find about to be the one to throw you off. What is this perception? Oh, wow. Excuse me. 5 of water. It says things not turning out the way you hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. You know, you're urged not to do this. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, look. Again, because of a heartbreak, of feeling like somebody who stabbed you through the heart, somebody that you have trusted dearly, because no one can hurt you this bad unless you really trust them, right? But it's urging you not to do that, because what's going to happen is a positive change can come out of this if you don't go into, yeah, see? Wow. And again, like, look at, this is the unity card. This is dealing with a marriage. This is dealing with a long-standing commitment or institutions. But how this reading is going, I'm prone to say this is dealing with a marriage or like a civil union or something where people have committed themselves to each other, right? But it's telling you, don't allow somebody else's ego or their sneakiness, you know, to cause you to be hostile. You have to deal with yourself compassionately. All right. Why is the recharge here? Yeah, well, I'm going to still do one because that's 7 of water, the confusion card. Why is this recharge here? Why is the recharge here? Where's the black fire moon here? Why is the black fire? Thank you. 7, yeah, see? Yeah, and the wheel is at the bottom. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you're going to figure something is going to come out, you know, and you're just being urged not to do something foolish, because the precipice here is telling you that you're at the very edge, and you're going to find something out that's it's going to suck your energy. It's going to really floor you, and it's just telling you, it's going to throw you in a bit of confusion, but don't let that confusion allow you to make a foolish decision that you are going to regret. Why is the precipice here? 5 of air. Yeah, see? Unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation. Review everyone's motives. That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, Gemini. There's something that's going to come up that's going to have you making an unwise choice, because Freya also made an unwise choice. So just be very careful where you're allowing your mind to go, especially being that you have that good twin, bad twin within you. Don't allow the bad twin to take over. Remember the 2 wolves that are inside. You know, whichever one gets stronger is the one that we feed. So be very, 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 very careful. Why is this Taurus bombshell here? Why is this Taurus bombshell here? 8 of earth. Okay. So there's a Taurus here that you could be working with, someone could be working with. Why is the 8 of earth here with the Taurus? But there's also, yeah, okay. So this could be the King of Water. So the King of Water is the father. And look again, 3 of air. Oh gosh. Yeah, you're being urged. 3 of air is still at the bottom of the deck. So this is really, I'm sorry to be giving such a reading. Gosh, okay. Yeah. Okay, well, if this is not of the husband or the boyfriend or the father And this doesn't have to do with them working with somebody that's a Taurus. This has to do with you. Because Taurus, they like nice things and they go get the bag. So this is telling you that if you're going to go get your bag, lead with compassion as well, okay? Focus more on those things in order to get out of whatever confusion and heartache that you might be going through within the next 30 days. Why is nothing will come of this situation? The World. A job well done. Contentment and gratitude. A path towards enlightenment. Okay. One more. Why is the World here with nothing will, the void of course moon? Okay, thank you. So this is telling me that you have the power within you to cut out of these financial constraints that you might be going in, right? But it's telling me also that nothing will come of this situation if you go into it as being very hostile. It's telling me that if you go into this competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others, if you go into whatever you're going to find out or whatever you buck up on or whatever comes across your plate, if you go to the fighting side, if you go to the side of allowing your pride to overrule you because of this sadness, you know, you're going to, it's going to cause a lot of problems and nothing will come of this situation, right? But what you can expect is review and evaluate favorable assessment of facts, time to move in a new direction, right? So you're going to have to make a judgment call in order for this wheel to change. Like, you can't fight this right now. You're going to have to let whatever is happening play out because there's a different path here for you. And it's going to cause you to walk away and to go and pick a different path, right? One where you're following your dreams, where you're not focused so heavily on your romantic life. Because right here, I'm seeing 3 trees and 4 trees. Like, I thought this was 4 trees and 4 trees, so 8, you know, where you would be getting messages, but it's not. This is 4 trees over here, and this is 3 trees, right? So this is telling me that, you know, where your home is, you're going to be waiting on your ships to come in, but it's telling you that conclusions are within reach. What is this conclusions are in reach? Full moon eclipse, thank you. Oh, okay. Well, there's a new beginning here, or there could be a pregnancy, or you could be getting pregnant, or your girlfriend could be getting pregnant, but this is lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurturing yourself and others, but this is also the Empress, and this is, yeah, you know. So what this is representing for you, though, is that Ace of Cups. You have to nurture yourself, Gemini, at this time. It's asking you to really put on your crown, stand on your square. Don't allow anyone to take you off your square, because you're going to go through something that's going to make you have to rise up as the phoenix. Yep. See? Queen of Earth, which is the mother, the one who's nurturing. So she is part of the Empress with the Ace of Air. And it has to do with your family life and there being another person, because again, remember, this is the Lover's card. This is your card. It represents 2. It represents a choice, and it has to do a choice within lovers. Yeah, and see behind that. So again, even if I wouldn't have said it represents an extra person in your relationship, what this does represent, though, is you, Gemini, being backstabbed or feeling backstabbed and betrayed. Yeah. And that's going to cause you to make a change. Let me do one more on this Empress. Why is this Empress here? Why is this Empress here? Page of Fire. Okay, so you're going to be getting some news, right? You're going to be getting some news about something that makes you happy. Yeah, right at the bottom. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. You're going to be getting some news, and it's going to lead you to being very, very happy. What is this news? I'm just curious, because this Empress has got me. 7 of Earth. What are these? Oh, yeah, shit. I don't know. This don't look too good. But, I mean, I know in the end it'll turn out good for you. But again, when I pulled, you know, this is having to do with, it just feels like a baby. Because the Seven of Pentacles is like waiting. But yeah. So some news is gonna, oh yeah, see? Ace of Air. Some truth, you're gonna, yeah. But eventually it's gonna lead to your success though. Or maybe this is telling you that you're gonna actually find something out that you've been longing to find out. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Because there goes the Emperor. Yeah, okay, yeah, all right. So this is telling me that, because the Ace of Air is at the bottom of the deck, right? So this is telling me that there's going to be some truth that comes out that is going to cause a tower moment. It's going to cause, and I don't know if you're going to want to actually seek a legal solution, because remember, this is an eclipse, so this is always cutting something out. This is something being removed, something being taken away. But it's not just going to happen all of a sudden. You know, even though the life experience is going to happen fast, but it's something that you've been waiting to find out, that you're going to find out. You're going to get some kind of justice that's going to lead to some life experience because of a truth that you have found out. Yeah. Oh, wow. Look what jumped out before. Let me see. Yeah. See, there's going to be some form of death and rebirth cycle with someone who you're in love with. Someone who you've had long-standing memories with. Somebody that you might have children with. Oh, gosh. What is this quincux complexity? What is this complexity that Geminis will be faced with for the next 30 days? Four of Earth. Whether you should be holding on. What is this complexity that Geminis will be facing? Yeah. One more card, please. I'm going to grab that one, even though it didn't fully pop. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So Gemini, again, you're going to be faced with a tough decision, whether you should hold on or you should let a difficult cycle that you've been going through end, you know, so that you can regain back your balance and you can find back your confidence. Because this is saying stretch your wings and flies, don't underestimate yourself, assert your independence and creativity. So this, I mean, a lot of this reading is telling me that you're moving away, you're going away somewhere, and whether you are waffling back and forth on it, something is going to come up that makes you don't waffle anymore, and it's going to lead to great success. So just be very careful, because there seems to be a lot of heartache here. There seems to be a lot of being overburdened, you know, because the Ten of the Air, this is saying it's an end of a difficult situation. But the complexity is that you might not want to let it go. So you could be trying to hold on, whether this is in your job or this is in your love life. I mean, this speaks of both. This speaks about your dreams, and it does speak about your love life, you know, and this is talking about your happiness, or again, there being a third person, because underneath that is a Page of Air, and it's talking about somebody spying and finding something out, because this is truth delivered without tact. And it has to do, again, with, because this is the Taurus card again, but this also represents a marriage or a long-standing union or some form of, yeah, see, and this is the Knight of Air, and I want to think that this might be your card. Let me think. Taurus is the first. No, so you'd be the Page. Yeah, so this is the Knight of Air, but this does represent your card, the Air card. So, and it's again walking away. And ending up being single or having a successful self-employment. Yeah, so, yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're going to be focused more on the bag once you figure something out. So, congratulations. All right, so let's do your 7-card read before we go. So, you can get out of here. Any information to tighten up this reading that Gemini may need to know before we go? 7 cards, please. Thank you. That's 1. Can I have 6 more cards for Gemini, please? 6 more cards for Gemini. Okay. 4 more cards for Gemini, please. Okay. 3 more cards. Thank you. Oh, okay. One more. One more card, please. Thank you. Okay. Yep. There we go again. Same messages. Yep. 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 Yeah. Balance again. Yeah. Okay. So again, there's going to be some form of sneakiness, some kind of underhanded, somebody getting away with some things that you're going to come across, right? Again, this is the Father's card. And again, this is dealing with your happy home, happy life, happy wife. This is dealing with the bag. This is dealing with everything being as it should. But these are in flux positions, right? And you're feeling as though you're crying over spilled milk because someone has turned their back on the love that you guys shared and involved another third party. And now emotions and blood is spilled. And I don't mean like physical blood. I just mean like the pain. That's when I see like the 3 of swords. It represents the pain. Like the joy is done now because everything is out in the open and this person or you is going to be crying over spilled milk. But right now you're waiting on your ships to come in. This is you picking a path. So something is going to happen where you're going to be crying over spilled milk, Gemini, and you're going to be trying to pick a new path, right? But a judgment call is being made. Remember that you got that already, that it was time to move in a new direction. And messages, you're not going to be wanting to receive any messages. But this is telling you that in order for you to find balance, you're going to have to take a leap of faith and go somewhere else. Get out of your head. Stop allowing these nightmares and these dark visions. Because remember, you also had the dreams card. So it's telling you you're not stuck. Again, with the resting, you're going to have to be resting because there's a tower moment that's going to happen. A Queen of Swords. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Yeah, see? There's something that you're going to experience, Gemini, and I don't really like giving these kind of readings, but there's nothing I can do about them. They come as they should, so. All right, let's get into your black-hearted oracle message. It says, it's the devil. He looks good, smells good, feels good, but he's going to destroy you in the end. And then it says, dance, laugh, love, laugh, and trust. So it's just telling you that you have to regain your center. You have to find back your balance, Gemini. Whatever comes up that you are going to be privy to, you're going to have to tell people to back off and give you your space so that you can do the necessary healing. All right, now let's get into the messages. Truth. Number 11. Are you living your sacred truth? Your being is like a spirit lodge. Within this great place is the realization and the divine light of your creation. Live in your spirit lodge surrounded by peace and joy. Outside your lodge is the great wilderness where the rest of the world lives. But the wilderness can become a battleground stained by blood of ignorance and earthly pain. To have lasting power in the world, you must earn the trust of those around you. Most people live without trust and a sacred place within, without a spirit lodge, and as such, they do not know how to enter the spirit lodges of others. Live within your sacred truth so that you may know peace and joy in the great wilderness and beyond. And that's so true, because that's exactly what this thing is telling you, is that no matter what is going on outside of you, outside of your own person, no matter what pain is being brought to you from the outside world, it's urging you that you enter within yourself and regain your own personal balance and not to allow anyone to take that from you. And this is self-worth gossip. It says, trust your abilities and self-worth. To hear and understand words is very simple, but speaking words is a great responsibility. Because words have power in every syllable, you can hurt and even destroy people with the sound and meaning of words. They are syllables of the sacred ability to create illusion and darkness beyond compare. The parrot repeats your words back to you. Are you listening? Gossip is like the pond that produced the reflection of Narcissus and made him fall in love with himself. Is that why we gossip? Because our reflection is not good enough to be loved? Everything in the universe is a teacher for all who are open to observe and learn. Yet far too many expound on trivial observations without seeing or comprehending the big picture. Though everything is a product of its environment, we humans are blessed with free will, a mind to digest, learn, and act independently, further empowering ourselves and increasing our enlightenment. We are not here to merely mimic others. Trust your abilities and self-worth and stay true to your own sacred path. And I just want to point out that underneath, where is it this one? No, I don't remember where it was, but somewhere they had pathway. So Gemini, as again, I am urging you that no matter what happens, whether it's the next 30 days or longer from now, because these are energies, it could play out a lot longer than this. But I do ask for the most important messages that you need for the next 30 days. So whatever is happening, remember not to allow anyone to knock you off your square. You have to find balance within your own center. Okay? Because we all walk our own path. And again, you're urged. This is Temperance card. This is speaking about balance, right? Balance of practical and emotional needs and things. And again, you have balance here again. So just take the guidance and don't allow your pride to allow you to make a foolish decision. I'm sorry, I want to end it, but I feel like I need to do more. But okay, Gemini, I thank you so much for coming to the Black-Hearted Oracle. I pray these messages found you well. I hope that you find your higher self in the quiet places, and may Ma'at hold you in our love and grace. Ashe.